Okay, so today I'm going to be doing a taper fade with a 1.5 on top and a design at the back of the head. Now we're going to neaten up his beard, give it some nice shape, and then line it up with a blade. So I'm going to start with a 1.5 guard open. I'm going to break down the top. I'm going to run this 1.5 guard until I have an even surface. And I'll begin my taper fade. I'm going to even everything out on the top of the 1.5 guard. Make sure I have an even surface before I start the fade. I'm going to open up with a trimmer here with the 0 guideline in. So I'm going to do a mid to a high taper, so I'm not going to take it too high. I'm going to leave it at the temple and then at the start of the ear. Make sure I get everything nice and clean. To the next step, I'm going to open with a half guard, push this up a half an inch. I'm going to go down to a 0 and I'm going to knock out the first guideline. So I'm going to trigger play until I've removed the first guideline. Making sure I use the corners so I don't lift the guideline too high. Using the corner of the clippers, blending it to the 1 to the 0.5. On to my next step, I'm going to put on my 1.5 guard just to make sure the even surface, making it nice and smooth. Make sure I get the back of the ear. Make sure to put the ear down so you don't cause irritation on your client's ear. I'm going to put on the half guard now and I'm going to remove the last guideline. Trigger play until the fade is blurry. is in the corner in the back of the ear. Now I'm going to come in with the foil shaver. I'm going to clean up just before the zero guideline. Make sure it's nice and skin fade on the side. Make sure to stretch the skin so you can get it a nice and smooth surface. Make sure just to tap it so you don't create further guidelines. Nice circular motions. I'm going to go ahead and start with the back of the head, which I call the nape. I'm going to set in the first guideline with my trimmer. I'm going to put the design here in the back, so I want to keep the shape at the back very low. I'm going to push up the first guideline about 1 inch. Next step, no guard open lever, push it about 1/2 inch up. Now we're going to go ahead and trigger play until we remove the first guideline. Next step, half guard on, open lever. We're going to trigger play until we blend the second guideline out. Working my way to the other side, I'm going to knock out this harsh guideline with a half guard. Make sure to flick that wrist so the blend is finished. I'm going to clean up with my foil shaver on the neck just to give it a nice skin look at the bottom. I'm going to go ahead and start with lining up the hairline. I'm going to go ahead and clean up the hairline, making sure I don't push it too far, keeping it within the hairline, using my Skeleton FX trimmer. I'm going to use the corner of the clipper just to get in and around the ear, giving a nice clean smooth finish. I'm going to go ahead now and blend his beard. I'm going to give it a little bit of a fade there. A no guard open lever. Then do my freestyle design now. I've already placed my guideline in. I'm going to go ahead and refine it with a blade to make it pop out a bit more. I'm going to go ahead now and blend his beard. I'm going to give it a little bit of a fade there. No guard open lever. I'll create the first guideline with my open lever. And I'm going to trigger play and remove the initial guideline. Making sure I don't blend this too much, so I can keep the height of his line up very high. Trigger play until that is blended out. I'm going to go ahead with a 1.5 guard open. Making sure not to go too low, because I want to keep that height of his line very high. Go ahead and grab my half guard right now. Trigger play until that blend is nice and smooth. Just keep refining until we've got a nice smooth fade on the beard. to use the corner of the clipper when you're working with smaller spaces. I'm going to go ahead and use a 1.5 guard, and I'm going to blend down just to get rid of any excess flyaways. Make sure to keep brushing the beard in the desired direction. Remember to blend off the face, so you don't want to go down too deep, and then just refine with that same number just to give a nice smooth blend. I'm going to go and remove any excess flyaways and just freehand this, making sure I keep my hand very steady and keeping the client's head very steady when you're doing this. Clean in and around his lip, making sure it sits not over his lip but just above the lip. Make sure to comb out the beard when you're working with the bottom. Go ahead and freehand this as well. Make sure to lift your client's head up so you're comfortable and he's comfortable as well. And go and freehand the bottom. Make sure I get an even look. I think that's from over. I'm gonna go ahead and fix up the moustache. I'm gonna go ahead now and clean him up with a cutthroat.